Starbucks is killing their employees, and I'm gonna prove it.
Let's try the new blended pink drink refresher.
Trying Starbucks new blended energy refresh.
Trying Starbucks blended energy refreshers. Mango dragon fruit.
Starbucks are putting silica in their drinks, and it's making people sick.
This didn't just make people sick, they smeared something worse into every cup. That fruity refresher starts as liquid grape pulp, boiled in...
These fast food restaurants do not have our best interests in hand. I keep warning y'all, but y'all don't want to listen. So they're saying that Starbucks is putting an ingredient in their drinks called silica, and it's making a lot of people sick.
Did you hear Starbucks is adding a blending powder to their drinks now? Wait till you hear what's in this.
So how does Starbucks respond to reports that baristas are feeling sick after using the new silica-based blending powder? They dodged the issue entirely.
Cocaine! Putting dangerous powder in drinks has been something that's been going on for a long time, but to give them some credit, they might not have always known that cocaine might not be good for you. But silica is definitely bad for you, Starbucks. Snorting cocaine is bad, but at least there's a high. At least it's fun. For a little while. But causing your employees physical and possibly long-term pain? Daddy, what's cocaine? Bad type of drug? Oh. Well, can I have some? Yes. Like parenting, something that I don't do very often is drink coffee, but now I'm definitely not going to. At least not from Starbucks. Last month, which was July, Starbucks came out with a new special drink called the Blended Energy Refreshers, or BERD if you're from Minnesota. It's really just an iced drink with typical ingredients like maltodextrin, xanthan gum, and silica. The anti-caking agent. They're trying to stop you from getting cake. Really what it's supposed to do is act as a stabilizer or something to bind the other ingredients. This usually looks like flour, cornstarch, cocaine, flour. But in this case, they're using silica to give it that ooey gooey slime consistency to remind you 2018, because that's what you need. If the term silica sounds familiar, you might have heard it if you've ever bought shoes. They're in those little packs that keep the shoes preserved until you buy them, and they specifically say, in all caps, do not eat! Now, to be clear, they're not opening those little packs into your Tuesday morning order. Silica comes in many different forms, and there are FDA-approved versions. What isn't FDA-approved is silicosis, because that's OSHA's job for construction workers. Silicosis is literally the scarring of your lungs from overexposure to silica dust in the air, so people ordering the drink might be fine, but the employees breathing it in for their entire shift are not.
I just dropped a bowl of silica powder on the ground, and they're not joking. My chest feels tight. Get that shit out of here.
To be clear though, like I said, there are two mainstream forms of silica. There's crystalline silica, the industrial kind. It's why construction workers have to wear respirators sometimes. There's no reason that should or would ever be in a drink. And then there's the synthetic amorphous kind. That's what's in the powder. It is FDA approved. It's in protein shakes, toothpaste. Starbucks did in fact point this out in their response to the problem when they said, it's food grade silica, not the dangerous kind. It's safe for consumption. Yeah, we know it can be consumed. That's not the problem. Your employees aren't the ones ingesting it, or snorting it to my knowledge. They're breathing it in because it's in the air. It's not uncommon for employees in some bakeries to cough from the flour. That's what the body does when something foreign enters the lungs. But even some of them inherit breathing problems. And at least we know everything about flour. We've been baking bread for a long time. But if a 350-gram bag of mixture has 7 grams of silica powder, if only 1% of that dust were to get into the air, there would be roughly 70 milligrams of dust just exposed to everyone. The Starbucks Workers United, or SWU if you're still in Minnesota, actually seem to be trying to do something about this, which should be fine. Starbucks has never neglected union protests before. But again, all Starbucks had to really say about it was, it's probably fine, and be slower when you're mixing it in. Stupid teenager.
Starbucks sent out an update to stores and avoided mentioning the coughing, the irritation, and even hives that baristas are experiencing and reporting. Instead, the company simply tells us to pour slower when handling it, with a cute message that says the powder gets messy. Mind you, we're also being told to make drinks in 4 minutes, and often dealing with understaffed stores where moving slower means delays and unhappy customers.
The powder has also been described as smelling like Elmer's glue, vinegar, types of chemicals, which is probably fine. I guess at the end of the day, it is fine to drink. There isn't enough silica in it to really damage you if you're just drinking it in a mixture. The real concern is these employees who are constantly breathing it in. These aren't people trying to get Starbucks in trouble. These are people who are just trying to have a job and struggling. You can't expect them to understand all the safety regulations and buy their own masks. You need to provide them with PPE. I mean, who knows if Starbucks is actually going to do something to fix this responsibly. If you own Starbucks and you want to fix this, first things first, like and subscribe to my channel. If you've made it all the way to the end of this video, well, thank you for watching. If you're one of my regular viewers, I'm sorry that this video was a little bit shorter than normal, but I really appreciate all of you for watching, and if you feel inclined to hit that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. And remember everyone, be careful what you drink so you don't lose your cake.